Howdy ho, partners. I hope my audio's working okay. It looks like it's okay. Yeah. Okay. So I don't have any plan going into today's Cyberpunk stream at all. Other than playing on the Gonk profile, so my character, and it's really stupid. I can't do anything. But they're really cool, I guess, so that's something, I suppose. Anyways, did I do this one yet? That is what we're up to today. Fancy ass weapons on Thursday. I don't think today's stream is gonna be like super long because I gotta go and drop off some blood tests and DNA tests and all the good stuff. There's my fancy gun. I'm so excited to finally figure out like what I am. I'm sure it's like nothing exciting, but it's exciting to me. No, I didn't mean to get up there. They had like a Black Friday deal for Ancestry.com, so I figured I would send that one in along with my my blood test for my thyroid check and my other stuff. I kind of just did all of them at once this morning, and they say that you can't like... Oh hell, what's happening? He doesn't want me to have it. Sorry, partner. But yeah, on the test they tell you like you can't eat or drink or smoke or brush your teeth like 30 minutes beforehand. And I figured I would just do it like as soon as I woke up today so that there was like no chance of messing it up. Yeah, so last night I read all the instructions like super clear for the second time, and then I registered like all the kits and stuff, and then this morning, just to be like safe, as I was, you know, taking everything out of the package, I read the instructions again. And before you have coffee in the morning or any kind of anything, it feels so weird. I don't know. Okay. Disassemble this junk. Oh yeah. Got much more storage now. Holy schmeckles. I realize we have all these points available. See, we're just super cool. Alright. This has made, ironically, the game a little bit more challenging than my other profile. Because I can't, like, open most doors or, you know, hack stuff. Not smart enough to do that on the, you know. Oh, wait a minute. Attack an enemy right after they... No. do that one with these. I've never used the Sandow sim, but I'm really curious. Okay, well, we used up all of our points. Ooh, this area, like, I don't know, the lighting on it, a little mysterious. Mysterious. I'm thinking about losing my mind and, oh, it worked. Okay. And, potentially just on my next playthrough, doing everything completely on difficult with absolutely zero assistance. Like in the very beginning of the game on the title sequence, especially if you've never played the game before, which I did not, before this, like, this is my first time playing it on the Switch 2 after listening to my brother talk about it a whole bunch. Yeah. But anyway, sorry, on the title sequence, they like give you the option, and I think that you can change it later on in the game, but they're like, do you want things like kind of peaceful or super chaotic? And like in one of the pictures there's like a little bit of fire, a little bit of craziness, and then on the very last picture for like the highest difficulty, it's just fucking, it looks like hell. Everything's just fire. It looks insane. It kind of scared me away from picking that option. Value Hour, hello! How are you? You're here! Did you have to go do some deliveries today, or are you off? Hey puppy. I'm out right now. I was about to go into a bar. What? Ooh, which one? Is it the one that you were telling me about the other day? I was off, but the apartments are doing roof work, so it pissed me off and I left. Ooh. It must be like really loud in there. Are you on the upper level, like super close to you? Oh shoot. Oh wow. Top floor. Okay, so you're right at where all the action is at. Well, I appreciate you you coming in and joining, even though your signal's kind of crap right now. I hope you have an awesome time at that bar. It looks like so much fun. I gotta look and see if there's one like that out here where I live, because I would... Oh shoot, I'm all distracted. I would love that so much. And like the drinks, you said that they were like video game themed. Ugh. Why do you gotta do that, dude? Do you see how they just turn in front of you like that? Like hard 90s? It doesn't look like they're gonna turn, and then they wait till the last second to cut you off. It's awesome. I went and watched the FNAF 2 movie. What's FNAF? FNAF. Hold on, I want to guess. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. I would have never guessed that. Thanks for telling me. Can imagine what they did. I can't actually see anything right now. Oh, it's just people, you know. NPCs being NPCs while they're driving. You know how that is on here. Oh my gosh. Do they just have like what would you call those, Japanese games?
I just gotta wait.
Ooh. Right now I'm like waiting for a race, so I'm sitting on a bench and I'm on the side of the road, and like it looks like the daytime totally changed, and it's all like dusky and golden and like schmoggy. I wish you could see this right now. I think it looks cool. They have a variety of random games. Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. My 1 bar! Yes, damn your 1 bar! You'd think for like... I don't want to talk over him.
I also learned something through my own efforts. We must meet.
Where'll it be this time? Trash processing plant, deserted in-coast.
I like how sarcastic he
In the
is.
south of Japantown, there is a street market. It is on the footbridge above the main street. Use the elevators.
Okay.
It is easy to get lost.
Thank you.
I am on my way there. Do not make me wait.
Okay, deal. Like, my reception has always been super terrible. I used to have Sprint. I got absorbed by T-Mobile, and ever since then it's been terrible. Hey, isn't T-Mobile doing a commercial right now about how they have like the best network or something? They're like, things have changed. We've changed. Now we're the best. I don't know if it's the plan that's your issue. Might just be the provider. That's weird. They suck for me, but I also have a shit phone. Well, shoot. I'm guessing that it's like enough to get you by. But it could be better.
Did Okada give you the details?
What? I can't hear you over your forehead.
My info's I'm supposed to off someone.
It's been freezing recently. Oh.
No, not just anyone.
May I ask
Joshua
what kind of
Stevenson,
phone do you
fucking
have?
Murderer.
If
Tell
you
you
know.
more inside. Get in. You're driving.
Okay. Thing looks like a beefy Bronco. That should be a name of a dealership. Beefy Broncos. They just like have
Supposed to
lifted
pass down this street. We just sit tight till they
lifted
show up.
Broncos.
Follow 'em. I want to see the light.
Whoa. Why?
iPhone XR.
Smell his
It's
own
annoying, but
fear.
my phone has never been my biggest priority. I'd rather have a better PC than a better phone.
Nothing to do
I
with
can understand that, especially if you don't use your phone that much.
V.
Like,
Let me tell you something, V.
you can't
That
see anyways. I was
sack
gonna
of
show you
filth took the
something,
life
but
of someone I loved. I can't
I'm like
live
the
with
same
thought
way.
that he-
I don't even know where my phone
There
is
they
at
are.
right now.
Step on it.
But I'm not a huge fan of being on it. Like, I think it's handy to take pictures when you see something cool.
Fuck! Bastard's gone.
What?
Got away. Beat it. Get
Oh,
the fuck out.
I don't
You're
even know what
useless.
just happened. It took me less than like 15 seconds to fill that mission. I thought, whatever, doesn't matter. I just need it for TikToks and GPS. R.A.B. GPS, yes. Oh my gosh. Must for the GPS. Especially out there. I guess I technically don't have an excuse for getting lost where I live, because according to everybody in the state, they're like, it's set up like a grid. How are you lost? I'm like, I don't know, dude. Just because the lines are perfectly parallel to each other doesn't mean shit in my brain. I can't remember. I'm like terrible with names and street names, but I can remember the name of like someone's dog from years ago. Like the shit my brain decides to entertain and absorb is totally random. I'm gonna try not to crash while I'm reading. I've been recognizing the areas I'm driving through. Oh, that's good. When places quick, apparently. Well, that's super helpful. You don't have to just stare on your phone. This is really embarrassing, but like there's been a few times where I was, according to my GPS, like about 10 minutes away from my house, and I just didn't know where I was. Like, this sounds so stupid. It's kind of embarrassing, actually. But yeah, there's been a few times where I've like panicked and I'm like, I'm gonna ride home and I'm gonna, you know, direct myself and I'll make it there. And I remember the street names and then I take the wrong turn on the street name that I remember and I'm like directionally challenged. So I don't know if I'm going south or whatever. And then I have to pull over on the side of the road and pull it up on my GPS and then put my phone on my bike. I have like a mount for it, but normally I don't put my phone directly on my bike unless I absolutely need my GPS. Because I'm like terrified if I get into a crash or something and my bike is, or if my phone is like mounted to my bike, I'm like super afraid that if I get into a crash, it'll fuck up my phone and I like wouldn't be able to call somebody for help or whatever, you know? So I keep it in my backpack, like between some stuff. There's been a few times, years and years ago, where I got like stranded hours away from home, like in the middle of nowhere. And I don't ever want to go through that again, ever. All those hours on GTA. If I had a bike, I'd be scared my phone would fly away while I'm riding. That is a legitimate fear. My phone actually, a few months ago, almost did. I don't know if you're familiar with this or not, but
I do not understand.
there's like a company that makes special phone cases and mounts for all kinds of stuff, but it's mostly like action-based things like outdoor riding or driving or motorcycle stuff like that. And
you are here.
but you can't see it anyways. But I guess if you look at the stream later, you could check it out. But yeah, this is the back of my phone. It kind of looks like a weird like keyed in octagon, but it's got 4 points on around the circle, and you can just like put your phone on it and click it in place, and it doesn't come off unless you have a faulty something. And
There's no time to waste.
a few months ago, I was riding and I noticed that my phone was like vibrating more than normal. So I put my hand over it and I was like, I have a feeling this is loose. And I always carry tools with me in my backpack. I was about ready to like go pull off the road and go tighten down my mount. And like right before I got the chance to, it dismantled itself and went flying. And I caught my phone, but I didn't catch the rest of the mount. So I was like on the side of the road walking around looking like an idiot. But I'm thankful that my phone didn't fly off and like hit anybody, because I don't want to be responsible for like someone's body work or their windshield. Yeah. They have mounts and stuff so you can put it on your vehicles too, or put like action cameras on your vehicles and mount them like on inside or outside or whatever. And you could technically lose it that way too, but I think just because it's a motorcycle, it's more prone for stuff to like come off because the vibrations. I remember when the bike that I have now, when I first started riding it, I was not used to it at all. I started on an Iron 1200, which is a Harley Davidson Sportster, and they're a little bit smaller. They're pretty fucking top heavy, so they're actually not super great for beginners. And the engine's in like a totally different place. So when I started riding my Aprilia, the first few times, like I got really nervous because the vibrations will kill the feeling in your hand and your ankle down. I think it was on my right side. It was only my right side. It was so weird. It's so strange watching a stream on audio mode only. Feels like I'm listening to an interactive podcast. Yeah, that kinda. Well, I'm glad that you're hanging out. It is probably a little weird. Well, since I'm just chatting with you and you can't see the screen anyways, I just paused it for a moment too. So it is kind of like a podcast. I'm kind of glad that you can't see right now because I'm like, I put on this fluffy white dress because it's been like freezing all day. And I wanted to be warm in here. And as soon as I turned everything on and I sat down, I like started overheating really bad. So I'm like rolling up my sleeves and readjusting everything every 30 seconds. Ooh. Have you gotten any drinks yet or played any games while you're there? I'm gonna see actually while you're over there chilling on one bar and audio only, I'm going to look and see if there's something like that around here. Oh, you haven't gone in yet. I see. Let's see. Have you heard of Dave? What is it? Dave? Dave and Buster's? I parked, got out, and noticed. Got out and started smoking a cig and noticed you were on, so I sat back inside the car. Aw. I don't want to like deter your plans or ruin your evening. If you want to go in there and do your thing, you already know, but there's no pressure. But I like hanging out and chatting with you every time I see you. But you know I'm always here 2 times. Well, not always, but I try to be here 2 times a week. Let's see. Gamer bar near me. It's fine. I'm sure it's empty right now. It's early for a bar. Have you met any like new friends over there, or have you not been back since the last time you told me about it? Oh. You haven't been back. Okay. Oh, what? They have multiple locations over there? Oh, shoot. There's a place called Player One Arcade, I guess. And it kind of looks like the pictures that you showed me. But, oh my god, there's a giant mural of David Bowie from the Labyrinth holding the crystal balls. What? This one is bigger and has more games. The people at the other location told me about this one. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Ooh. I did want to let you know that I signed into Discord on my phone and I got my notifications on. And I see that you just sent me another message a while ago. Damn it. I don't know why my notifications on my phone aren't working. Well, they probably are. I don't know. I always have my phone on Do Not Disturb. So I set up Discord so that Discord can bypass the Do Not Disturb feature on there, but I'm still not getting notifications for some reason. I'm like trying to be active on there. If I step away from my computer, most of the time I don't know what's going on in Discord. Driving around today a lot anyways. Okay. But I guess the point that I was trying to make with the whole Discord thing is that even after I like leave or whatever, I want to check it and see if you feel like it, if you're down to clown. I would love to see more pictures, like any pictures you can get of that place that you're in or going into right now. That would be awesome. Who we harassing? Go over the plan with Takemura. Okay.
Why? What are we doing here?
Is your notification set up on my phone? Yay! Thank you! Thank you for taking pictures.
I acquired some information of my own.
I want to, like, open up my mind.
Like
Explore more. I feel like I'm too much of a homebody.
The irony makes me sick.
Still don't see how this gets us anywhere.
I have had an idea. Look to the sky.
Plan. Literally, do we look to the sky?
The dash floats will pass precisely this way. If I could just get onto Hanako-sama's float, I could speak with her in private.
Get there how?
Why jump?
What are your,
Of course.
like, top 5 or favorite, like 5 or less of your favorite shows or movies
While
right
you are
now?
occupied with your shady dealings, I learned more about the floats. They are all
Next
kept in
Saturday,
one
my dad
place,
is leaving for the rest
Arasaka
of the month.
Industrial
I'm looking
Park.
forward to it. I'll
It
probably
is
stream a
there
ton.
that they prepare
We got
them.
some alone time.
We need only to break
So in
into the
January?
compound,
Okay.
find the right float and inject a virus into its system.
I look forward to
You will
that.
then be able to disable any security
You
before
gotta
I
show me how
sneak
it's
inside.
done.
Right? Then
What's
what?
your favorite
I
game
have
to
an
play while
infected
you're
son.
streaming? Or does
He
it
was not
matter to you?
here.
Do you just play
And
whatever
the
you
man
feel like?
who sold it to me guaranteed it will work.
I really watched a show in a while. Fair enough.
Let us move on.
Hey. I feel like I haven't watched like a really good show
Take
in a
control
while.
of the float
I
is
kind of
one
just put
thing,
stuff on in the
but not
background
all.
sometimes.
The security concerns me. The snipers especially.
But nothing
I
like
will be
super
an easy
super
target.
hard hitting and good lately.
But I may have an answer.
I'm
Okada-san
planning on doing
mentioned the
Cyberpunk
city
at
camera.
least.
If we
Yay!
gain
Okay.
access to
I'm
them,
excited.
we will see
I
exactly
definitely want to
where the
see you
snipers are.
and your
You
skill
can
on
deal with them
Cyberpunk.
as I advance.
Because I know you're good. You just know it.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm still working
You
through the
agree just
Mafia
like that.
series. I just need the
The
second one
risks
on
are
hard.
considerable.
Holy
Yeah, well,
crap.
Get more and more used
Do you
to
just
that.
start all of your games on
And now,
hard?
what would you say to a small test?
Or only
We
a few
must
that you
try
feel
the
like
shard.
you really
camera
need a good
control room
challenge?
is in front of us. You must get inside and infect the network. That is all.
Uh-huh. And in the meantime, you'll do what? Crack open a can of suds?
Yeah, I feel like
I will
most
not
games are
touch
too easy
alcohol.
now.
At work, I will watch your back.
To
Now, get to it.
feel challenged. Are the games easy or have you as a person just leveled up a shit ton?
There's no time to waste, B.
I forgot about this mission. So he's telling me to break into the security room, and whenever I go over to the door, I have the option to force open, and I can't because I only have 8, what do you call them, like body points, and it needs 14, like almost half. Do you play any like online games where you're playing against other people? Or like team up with people? I had a friend who would come over to my apartment to play games before I moved. And she always thought I'm super good at games. If there was something she couldn't beat, she would just hand me the controller. Oh, that's perfect. That's a good system right there. Oh my gosh. I don't remember which part of this game it is, but there is a section where I got stuck on for hours. And it was partially because I didn't know what I was doing, and partially because the game was like wigging out. I was like raging. I don't consider myself that good at PvP. Oh, I played Arc Raiders recently, and I used to play Counter-Strike a few years ago. I tend to not brag about my gaming skill. Fair. I don't know. I feel like the people that brag a lot normally get, like, it motivates people to kick their ass in one way or another. And if you just got done bragging about how good you are, and then some 12-year-old whoops your butt in like a game, that's just awkward. Rather let the results speak for themselves. If I win, I win. I don't think I have the nugs to be bragging like that. I got really good at rhythm games for some reason a few years ago. Huh. I wonder what that means. Like, for you. Well, obviously it means you have good rhythm. Do you play any instruments by chance? Like drums? Ooh la la. What are these, giant speakers? No. Those are sewage grates. Stupid. Okay. Self-learning guitar recently. Oh my gosh! That's awesome! Are you learning on an electric guitar or an acoustic guitar? Okay, so let's jump. Electric, hell yeah. I feel like electric guitars are a little easier to learn to play on. Because you don't have to worry about your volume or like pissing anybody off with it. And if you're not like super good at putting your fingers down on the frets and actually having it hit right, like it's just a little easier on electric guitar. I feel anyways. And the fact that they have like, oh damn, I forgot the name of the website. It's like something super simple, like guitar something or whatever, but most of the songs, like guitar chords and tabs and stuff, you can find on there for free. It is insane.
Have some outstanding
Are you
biz to
learning
settle.
via like tabs or sheet music?
I don't forget such things, V. Here is your reward. It comes with a fairly ample bonus.
Ooh. Dude, I never noticed this. The older lady who sits at the back of that club thing. She's like a gangster. I didn't realize her legs are totally like sleeved out. As a kid, I used to play violin and trombone, and in middle school I did choir because the alternative was taking another class with a final test. What? Oh my gosh. If you used to play violin, I feel like learning guitar, I mean, that's just another step in the guitar world. I personally feel like violin is a lot harder because it doesn't have like any designated, what do you call them, bars or tabs or whatever. Like you have to know where visually you need to put your fingers to hit a certain note.
Like you do.
And that was
My husband's new Westbrook.
very difficult
Yes.
for me
Each of
versus
them
the guitar.
very
You just
high
know
in the
it's
tiger
this fret,
class.
this tab, whatever.
Rude Japantown.
What did they do?
You have
They
quite
did
the
what made the best eddies. Gave them
the
most
spread
cool,
of
full
musical
set and
instruments.
black tech.
That is awesome. Collect your free reward from Casius Writer's Ripper Doc Shop inventory. Oh shit. Off we go. I don't know what made me learn violin as a kid. I don't think I could play it now, but I think my mom just wanted me to play it. Oh, okay. Did you have lessons at like your house or your school? Ah, I can't dash. Yes, I can. Never mind. Yeah, thinking about it, I guess I do. Been messing with FL Studio since high school. I know what FL Studio is, but I know I used to play around with that too. I just forgot what the full name of it is. And I know what you're talking about. That's an insanely fun program. With lessons at school as an adult, I just look up shit on YouTube. Fruity Loops. That's what it stood for? I didn't know that. Didn't their icon used to be like a pepper or something? Like a red pepper? I don't know why that's in my brain right now. So I guess it's safe to assume that you are a good musician because you're obviously good at rhythm. So that's probably what's given you that advantage. You know, I also want to get back into programming. I was self-teaching myself code earlier this year because I wanted to make a game. Oh my gosh. That is huge. That's so cool. I don't even know where somebody would begin with that, like at all. How far did you get into it? And how were you learning about it? Don't hit me! Oh my gosh, I can't walk this whole way. That's crazy. Too many things I want to do. Well, it's good to have lots of options, right? Using YouTube and ChatGPT. Perfect. I was gonna say, if I had to guess, I would start using like GPT or Grok or something and ask it, like, where do I start? I feel like a lot of things in my life that I always wanted to do and either never did or hesitated for a very long time and then beat myself up about wishing that I had done it earlier. A lot of those things are things where I simply didn't know where to start. And I think that like AI can be incredibly helpful and at least giving you some kind of direction. And YouTube also is super duper helpful. I got a foundation for the game set up, but then my PC got hacked and I lost all those files. Oh my god. Well, I'm assuming your PC's good now and secure. Does it still work and everything? I am so sorry that happened. I can't imagine how much time you would put into that at that point. That's fucked up, man. Why do people gotta ruin it? Excuse me? Yeah, I factory reset it and cleaned it out. Oh wait, I missed a message. I think if I really put my mind into it, I could definitely make a game. I can draw. I've had programming courses in college. I can make music on my PC now with FL Studio. You're an artist. Ugh. Do you ever have decision paralysis where you're like, I know I want to do one of these things, but I don't know which one I want to do. So you kind of like waste time just waiting for the the answer to be more obvious. Yes, okay. Me too. Me too. You know, I feel like I could have finished a lot more projects and been way more productive as a person if I would have just be like, I don't care what I do, I'm doing something right now. If I don't like it and I know exactly what I want to do, then I can change it up. But instead I just sit there staring at the wall. There you go. You just said it. I find the best thing to do is just start doing anything. Just one little step. Once I start on something, I get hyper-focused on it for a while. Uh-oh. I do the same thing. That's so weird. Do I really want to shoot them, though? Do you ever like lose track of the day, like the time and stuff? so easy to do. I feel like I could code for 10 hours straight every day when I really started trying. Isn't it weird how like one day you can be totally excited about something and then the next day you're like, I'm absolutely not doing that today. Like, no, I don't want to do that ever. And then the day after that you're like, okay, yes I do. And then once you start it, it's hard to stop. For me, it's hard to stop. Like I could code for 10 hours straight every day when I really started that. Look over at the window and the sun would be coming up and it's suddenly 6 a.m. Like, I still want to keep working. I wonder if that's like an ADHD thing, because I feel like people... Like, I'm pretty sure that I have ADHD to some extent. And I do the same thing. And I've heard that that's like an ADHD thing. Do you get like super PO'd whenever somebody interrupts you? Like, you need to be... like, someone needs to pull you aside to do something, like, right now. Oh, here we go. I have no idea what I have. I'm only diagnosed with depression and insomnia. My dad pisses me off a lot right now. Jeez, well, I'm glad that he's gonna be gone for a month. Next month. When does he leave? Do you have a general idea? So you have, like, you could start making plans now? Oh. Depression and insomnia. That is rough. So while you can't sleep, your brain doesn't shut up either. It's not helpful. Street cred. Where do I find all my resources? Oh. He leaves on... Oh, okay. So he's leaving this month. And then through January. Well, shoot. That's like 9 days away, right? Booyah. I don't think I ever upgraded any of my cyberware on this corpo profile that I have. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I guess I had like a crap load of I don't know what you call them. Resources? Components. Yeah, this one. Considering maybe setting up my webcam again for streaming. But I might also buy a mask or something. Ooh! What kind of mask are you interested in? I don't want to figure out VTubing, so just getting a ski mask just seems easiest. I agree. From the little experience that I do have trying to set that up, it was not worth it. Super huge pain in the ass. And it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't do anything for me. I downloaded a few programs for it before it actually, like before any of my streams ever. And right beforehand, I forgot what it's called. It's like a Logitech. I can pull it up here. The camera that I purchased for my streams is a... Oh, it's not Logitech. Is it? I don't freaking know. It's called the Link 2, Insta360 Link 2. And it's supposed to, like, track you. It has AI tracking, so it'll move with you. Like, the whole camera is on, like, a little swivelly doohick. And I'm like, perfect. It has some type of AI component in it. and I can just have it like follow my face and stuff. What I didn't consider at the time is that it doesn't register your face if you're wearing a mask. It doesn't know you're really a person, so it won't track you. And even if you sit perfectly still, like the programs for VTubing, like the avatars and stuff, they're not really accurate. I couldn't get mine to be accurate anyways. Like I think because I have like swoopy hair, like it thought one of my eyes was closed the entire time. So my little avatar thing was just like looked super derpy when I like closed all the time. And then I had done some reading and I was using ChatGPT to like figure out and establish and set up OBS. And I had asked it, I was like, is there some type of way that I can have a mask virtually applied to my face instead of having to wear a physical one? Like, can I just take a picture of the mask that I have and then have it digitally applied? And they were like, yeah, totally. I was like, sweet, how do I do it? And then when I actually got there, they're like, no, it doesn't quite work like that. Uses more resources while streaming too. Yeah, exactly. I don't even know what brand my cam is. It has a ring light around the camera. Mine just... No, it doesn't. It has a like a green ring to the right of the camera. What I like about this camera is the fact that if it's not in use, the light turns off and the camera immediately points itself down. I have like a sticker over my Max regular built-in camera, and then I have that one. And you can just never really be too safe. So I'm like, I'm not doing anything, you know, like private until that camera's like, that sounded weird, but you know what I mean. Like, till that camera's facing down, like it's a sure way to know you're good. Whoa. Confirm. There we go. I wish that we could do that, just have like a digital one applied. I guess the other thing about that is, you know, technology has its issues and it can glitch out and totally remove your mask. And I prefer not to have that, you know? I used to actually break into unsecure cams online and people watch when I was younger. I was such a little shit. Well, when you're a kid, that's how you, that's the time to learn things, and I feel like you have more leeway with that. Curiosity killed the cat. There's a few like crime YouTube channels that I listen to, and one of them was going over like different hacked webcam things, like incidents. And there was this one, I don't know if you've seen this or not already, but collect your free reward from Writer's Ripper Doc shop inventory. I thought I already did that. I totally forgot what I was saying, I'm sorry. What the hell? That's ADHD brain. Oh yeah. So this it sounded like a teenager. He like hacked into a Ring camera that was installed like in the upper corner of this little girl's bedroom, and he started talking to her through it, and he's like, I'm your friend, I'm Santa Claus, you can do anything you want, like you can smash up your TV or whatever. Like he was telling her to break her stuff. I would log into business cams in random countries and zoom in super close to a random person's face or a random car until security locked the cam and set it offline. Oh shoot, can they see that you're like controlling it or like viewing it? I don't understand. Oh, I see. I would laugh so much imagining the guards getting annoyed because they keep resetting the position. I assume they'd find out once I started moving it around and messing with it. Oh my gosh, that is such a little troll move. They're like, sorry, the building got broken into. I don't know what happened because our security cam was like super zoomed in on this lady picking her nose or something like that. I played Watch Dogs once and suddenly wanted to do it in real life. Oh, I'm assuming Watch Dogs is some type of like spy movie or yeah, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Ooh la la. Watch Dogs is a game where you can hack everything in the city with your phone. So you can hack any security cam. Ooh, that sounds like fun. And I was like, but I can find out how to do that in real life. No rules, no limits. Dang, when you set your mind to something, you're all in, huh? Love that kind of determination. Ooh la la. I want some mantis blades. When there's a will, there's a way. I'm gonna purchase the mantis blades right now, but I don't know if I want the toxic, the thermal, or the electrifying ones. Allow you to slice and dice your enemies with swift, deadly slashes. You can also leap at a target and deal massive damage to do so. For a while, I was using an exploit on Netflix to log into random accounts and watch shows for free until my GF at the time was like, that's fucked up. Why are you doing that? When I showed her, aw. Do you see at that? I don't know. I'm not saying it's right, but you're not technically hurting anybody or like affecting their ability to access their own account or shows. So, yeah, I'm gonna do the electrifying mantis plates. Isn't that such a bummer when you're like excited to show somebody something and they're like, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, you're just borrowing it. No big deal. Not like you're changing their password or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Never changed any passwords. Nothing like that. Disk. Ooh, more RAM. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I made it this far into this profile without setting up any of my cyberware. Like, that's literally the name of the game. What the fuck? Did you ever change, like, any of their profile pictures or anything? I think you can do, like, different icons and stuff. Set it up to, like, a little baby Yoda. Cool down instantly. Allows your quick quick hacks to deal against enemy attack. Ooh. Upload speed of quick hacks. Damage against drones or increases RAM recovery rate. I think I'm gonna do this one. Never touched anything, just watch stuff. Didn't change their list or anything. They wouldn't know. Okay. I think somebody has been getting into my Hulu account. There's just like really odd shows, like really peculiar show that keeps getting added to my watch list, and it's something that I would never watch ever, and it just keeps getting re-added. There's a few of them on there. I'll go through and I'll clean out my my stuff or the list or whatever, and for some stupid reason Property Brothers or whatever real estate show it is with those dudes, and then Reba always wind back up on the list. See, I wouldn't make it obvious like that. Oh shoot. If it wasn't for the fact that I changed all of my passwords as soon as I left my ex, I would be a little suspicious. Like, he was in there. He watches some pretty interesting stuff. So maybe a little Reba, you know? But that fool, like, oh my gosh, he was the worst. The worst. Worst. I was like saving up money and setting it aside so that I could, you know, get my own place and leave. But because I was like the sole provider in the household, like I was taking care of all of his like crap, like he had access to my accounts and he would spend any extra money that I had, and he found the little stash of money that I had like hidden for my freedom, and he used all of it to buy motherboards or something for like crypto mining. I don't know, but I still left. I still left right on schedule. I was like, I'm not staying here any longer. The dude hadn't, when I first met him, he hadn't left his house in over 10 years because he has agoraphobia. And, which, you know, I tried to help him any way that I could. But then whenever he stopped allowing me to leave and then made me get a work from home job, I was like, what is my life turning into? Like, I just got out of, like, the day I turned 18, I had already been working for 2 years, and I had saved up money and I was going to get my own place. And within a few months of being on my own was when I met him. And, you know, but when you go from foster care where you're not allowed to do anything, I wasn't anyways, and then moving in with somebody like that, it's like all your freedom is gone. I'm like, I'm not going to stick around so I can let my life waste away while there's a whole outside world that I don't even know about, much less have experienced. So after 5 years of trying really, really hard, like, you know what? If you're not going to put in the same effort, I'm out. I know, 10 freaking years. Oh, I didn't see your other ones. I'm sorry. At this point, I don't know why I even have a Netflix account. I hardly touch it. I'm basically paying for my fam to use it for free. I don't get why people touch stuff like that. I never steal someone else's stash or whatever. Yeah, in 10 years, I spent the last year stuck inside, and I felt like that was too much. It's crazy. Yeah. And no, I'm not joking. Like, legitimately 10 years. And he was 10 years older than I was. And I tried to reason with him, like, hey, dude, you know, when you were a kid, you were allowed to go out and do stuff. And when you were an adult, you were allowed to go out and do stuff. Why are you trying to keep me from being able to experience and learn and grow? Ooh, I'm gonna do this upgrade. Yes, please. This build is a little bit different since it's mostly like physicalness. Yes. Not the brains. Since this person isn't super smart, I gotta rethink my cyber build. That's what I'm doing right now. It's kind of quiet. Might as well get more carrying capacity. Yeah. Some relationships are weird. Sometimes I don't know if I could handle one right now. I keep swinging on dating apps, but I never message anyone or reply to any messages. There's nothing wrong with that. It wouldn't make any sense for you to try to like force yourself to be in a relationship with anybody if you don't even want to, or if you're not feeling it. Just do you, as they say. Because if you're not enjoying life, if you bring someone else into it, they sure aren't going to enjoy it either. I guess I'm just using it for validation right now. I feel like I need to get in shape at least before that. I've heard, you know what, I've heard that from other people before, and I didn't quite understand. Like, I guess it's, you know, going on there and seeing, you know, that somebody liked your profile. I guess I get that. I had another friend told me, he's like, yeah, I'm not looking for dating. I'm just like, need a little validation here and there. I think everything's a little different for men. Like, you don't really see a lot of guys going on other guys' like social media profiles and being like, hey bro, you're like looking good today, like you're fit or whatever. But girls, I feel like girls do it a lot more. They're like, hey girl, your lipstick is on fire, or something like that. Guys don't get the same boost that I feel like a lot of women do. Look in the mirror and I still feel disgusted with myself. I don't even post myself at all anymore. Well, that's a good starting point, but I hope that your point of view about yourself gets better. I feel like a lot of it is all in our heads. I mean, somebody can tell you you're amazing or like most handsome person on the planet, but if you aren't feeling it, then what does it matter? Slowing down detection. But it does motivate you. If you're not happy with yourself, it can be good and bad. I feel like it motivates you a lot more than it would, you know, motivate somebody who is content with themselves and they just wanted to make some improvements. Ooh. Allows you to aim a weapon when it attacks while sliding, crit chance with blades, and throw. Ooh, I think I like that one. I have impossibly high standards for myself, and I didn't realize that till I was going through some feelings with ChatGPT. Very lenient with others, but for myself, I'm extremely hard on myself. I think that's why you and I get along really good. I'm the same way. Like, just reading that, I'm like, holy crap. Because I went through, again, GPT as well. Like, it's a very helpful mental tool, I think. Do you potentially have any form of like OCD maybe? Enemy. How'd you be able to tell? That's a good question. I don't know. I would maybe ask GPT on that one. There's like the very obvious one that most people go to, you know, when people are super particular about how things are organized or whatever. They're like, oh, you OCD, but not all OCD looks like that. Because I have OCD, but it's not like the typical kind that, I mean, I do still like things in a very particular way, but like my OCD is different. And I didn't even know it was classified as a family of OCD until a psychologist told me. And yeah, like as an example, it's called trichotillomania. Getting real personal here. Trichotillomania, and they classify it as like a picking disorder. I don't pick my skin or anything, but I don't realize it, but I pull out hair. Like for years as a teenager, like I just didn't have any eyelashes at all because I pulled them all out. And I didn't have any eyebrows either. Like I haven't had physical eyebrows, like physical hairs, since I was a little kid because I've struggled with this so much. Ever since I was a kid, I just like absentmindedly pull them out whenever I feel like tight in my chest or something. And thankfully as an adult, now they have microblading. So I got my eyebrows microbladed on. They're permanently on there and you can't even tell. But yeah, that's a weird story behind why that is the way it is. But yeah, you wouldn't think that that's OCD because it's not like I'm pulling them out to be like, oh, I need to have like them in a certain shape or I only want this much or whatever. No, it's just like a feeling. It's the feeling. It sounds weird and it sounds gross. But yeah, it's my deal. You tend to triple check if things are locked. I don't know if that counts, but a car broken into in the past. That might count. Do you ever get like the thought, if you don't do something, X, Y, and Z will happen? Like if I don't wash my hands 3 times, then like my friend will get hurt or my friend will die. Like crazy stuff like that. I feel like that's another thing. If you've had your vehicle broken into, I feel like that's definitely aiding in that behavior for sure. Bite my fingernails all the time. I think my nails look stupid now because I've been doing it since I was a kid. Nail biting is so hard. I feel like there's probably more than 50% of the population that does that as well. And I guess it's not crazy or too bad because, I mean, technically you're just trimming your nails, you know? I think where it becomes an issue is if you're like going ham on it and you're like ripping your nails up off of the bed and you're like getting infections. Other than that, I feel like biting nails is almost a harmless tick or whatever you want to call it. I feel like a creature while I'm doing it. I don't understand how to collect this, whatever the hell they're trying to give me. Ooh. Confirm. Upgrade that. Sometimes I feel like everybody has a little bit of, I don't know, because we're all different. We all went through different stuff and we all experience things from different points of view. But sometimes I honestly feel like everybody's got a little bit something. Since you can't see me, I'm going to say it, quote, wrong, unquote, with them. Like we're all a little wonky. There's something up with me, but I don't know what it is. I feel that. I feel the same way. Stamina. Ooh, okay. I got that feeling like really strong. I don't know how long ago it was. It doesn't matter, but I got that feeling so strong. I started seeing a psychologist and I started going to counseling, but then, or therapy or whatever, but then like after a few sessions, it didn't help me any because I'm like, well, I still feel the same, but now I'm more nervous about it because I felt like I felt like my therapist was judging me, even though I'm pretty, like, he wasn't. He's just, like, chilling. But, like, I felt bad for telling my therapist things. Like, I felt like I was bringing him down. I'm like, I don't want to be all negative Nancy and bring you down too, bud. So I wouldn't tell him a lot of stuff. And then, like, I didn't realize I was having, I think you say, existential crisis. I was like, what is the point of my life? Like, what is my purpose here? What am I doing? Like, what does it all matter? Like, why are we here? What is the point of anything? And every single day, like, as soon as I would wake up, as was going through my head. And because I didn't have an answer, it was driving me, like, cuckoo and making my depression so much worse. And I realized nobody really knew the answer to that. And once I realized nobody knows that answer and I'm not alone with that, that helped so much. But I wish somebody would have just told me directly, like, I don't know. But neither does anybody else. You know, it took a while. I wish when they got angry I wouldn't be so intense. Like, I want to smash shit up or get into a fight when I'm mad, and I hate how that feels. Therapy doesn't work for me because I admit a lot of stuff. Yeah. Oh, the anger thing. And I feel that too. You get like really tight in your chest and kind of feel like you're choking a little bit. Like it physically feels like it's affecting you. It's that for a while too. I don't really think about it much. What's crazy to me is we all feel like we're alone in this, and then when we start talking to each other, we're like, yeah, we go through the same things. Whoa. Ooh. I'm testing out these new mantis blade. Ooh, la la. Get over here, little buddy. Oh, shoot. You ever dash right past somebody when you're trying to attack them? It feels like a very physical reaction when I get angry. It's so bad. I hate it. I think that's why I got back into smoking cigs. Probably. There's anger, I feel like, is like this one of the strongest emotions. And it personally, I feel like sometimes it's involuntary, but I know that, like, we're all told we can control our emotions and our thoughts and stuff, but I feel like anger is kind of like a default reaction That's a little hard to control. Well, very hard to control. It's frustrating how like easy it is to get like worked up and how hard it is to cool down. This is bullshit. Bullshit. Take this bike. Logically, no, I shouldn't be an asshole. Like I feel when I'm angry. Just watching shit play out instead of being in control of myself. It feels so weird. Wow. I can't lie with you, like I had borderline the same, almost like the same exact thought the other day. And like I made it a point to try to not be like that. Like I know every single time like I get pissed off, like super uncontrollably like pissed off, I get mad at myself for being so pissed off. And I know when I'm mad, and I know when I'm acting like angry, so I just like isolate myself. And then I feel bad about isolating myself from people because I want to protect them from anything like stupid or fucked up that I might say in like the heat of my anger. But still, like without fail, every single time I get like that, I feel so guilty for one, being upset, and two, for like allowing myself to get to that point, and three, for letting other people like in on it. Like they know I'm upset. I don't want to, you know, rub that off on anybody else. Ooh. It's the weirdest thing. I think that I need to reread one of my books that I got from my my old psychologist. It's called A Cow in the Parking Lot, and it is legitimately a book about like anger and controlling your anger. And I recalled that it made a lot of really good points. And points that you would remember when you're in like the heat of a moment or something. And it helped me a lot, but it's been years since I read that book. If you're not like into reading or like self-improvement books or whatever, this one isn't too bad. It's not like, it's not super huge or anything like that. And I found it to be helpful. And then they give you like a summarization page on like the very last page, and you can like cut it out and put it in your wallet or whatever.
It is of no importance. A bhikkhu does not defile his body through cyber
While we're at our
It is against
self-improvement
the
phase, I think that might be something I want to touch on,
Hold on.
because I
Somebody
relate to
forced
what
you?
you're saying so
Not
much,
just me, my brother
and
too. They drugged us.
know that pain, and I don't like it.
Desecrated my body.
I feel
And
bad
all
when
the
I'm in a
while,
mood
they
and I'm
mocked
walking around. If I walk
How
past
can
someone I
you do
know,
this
I'm
to a
giving
fellow
the meanest
human
look, and I
beings
cannot
and still
control it.
mock
Remember
them?
once my sister told me if she didn't know me, she would be scared of me.
How about you?
Oh,
brother? You still with them?
don't
Yes.
feel too bad. Some people
was
also
first.
just have like really,
They were
really
trying to
bad like
decide
resting bitch faces.
how to modify him.
But it's not like you're
You look like
You're
someone
not
who can
hurting
reason with
anybody.
these people.
I mean, sure, you want
I
to
beg
smash
you,
some
please
stuff, and
help my brother.
I feel
only
like we
hope
all
it
do
is not too
sometimes,
late.
you know, but you're not
I
hurting
cannot wish for
anybody.
him to end up
And,
like I have.
you know, as long as people give you enough
What's
space
in it for me?
to
I don't
go
work for
through the
free.
whole cycle, then,
I cannot offer anything more than my gratitude.
you know.
Just this
See, why
once,
can't I apply the
please,
same
make an
thing
exception. The
in my
universe
own
shall
life?
compensate
I
you.
still get upset when I know that I'm upset and other people
Fine.
know I'm upset.
I'll
Like,
help.
see?
But just so
Listen.
you know, things might get ugly. Maelstrom doesn't mess around.
There
Gotta
must be
take my
some
own
other way.
advice.
Help please, but without any bloodshed.
You look
I
mean
beg
as fuck
you.
sometimes.
I'll see what I can do. Either way. your
Well, I'm
brother's
glad
getting
that they leave you alone, because there's nothing worse than
Thank you.
somebody bothering
They're
you
keeping him in
while
shock
you're
just
like
north
pissed
of
off,
here.
and then you're like
You shall find it next to the
trying to
road
hold
along
back
the
everything
forest.
in me just to not explode on this
poetic.
person.
A monk in distress. They should include this in your epic.
Those people are
What are you
hard,
gonna do?
because you
Cross
like
your
you know
legs and
that they
meditate till they drop
they
dead?
have a job
Wish you'd drop
and they're
dead.
just trying to do their job. But you know, still sometimes I'm like, please leave me alone. Quit bothering me. What gets me is like the people that won't take no for an answer. Like, there's a certain extent where you're like, all right, I gotta respect this person's wishes. And I feel like the people at the mall that work on those kiosks aren't super great at boundaries. I remember this one guy. He was like, I was speed walking basically through the mall, and I was trying to find the bathroom, and he starts talking to me, and I feel I don't want to ignore anybody or like be an asshole or be rude or whatever, so I acknowledged him and that he was talking to me and what he was saying, but I was like, hey, like, thank you for your time, but I'm not interested. And he kept pushing it. Like, he got to a point where he like grabbed my hand, and then he was like trying to rub like something, like some product, it was like a lotion or whatever, onto the top of my hand, like to show me an example. And at that point I'm like, you're taking too much time, you're not respecting what I'm saying. And so I was just like super blatant with him. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry, like I gotta go, like I literally have to go, I have to go pee so bad right now, and if I stand here for one more second I might pee all over the floor. He's like, oh, okay. So if anybody is like pushing too hard on sales, you can just use the bathroom excuse. I've heard that it also helps get some people out of speeding tickets, so you just straight up ignore. I've had that position once or twice these days now. When I walk past and they actually try to talk to me, I just say not interested and wave my hand dismissively, or just straight up ignore them. It was perfect. You're not, I feel like that's better than what I do, because at least you're not like wasting their time, especially if those people are like on commission or whatever. Your time is everything. And if they know from like the get-go that you're not interested, I mean, that saves them the time and the effort from trying to push stuff on you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shoot.
Come on out, you little chicken shit.
I forgot my buttons. I was like, how do I pull out my gun?
What if instead of an arm, chicken thigh? Every time
Oh
you
boy.
take a piss,
Where you at?
then he'll start a next-gen Buddhist fellowship of, get this, full metal monks.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? I was looking up and they're like right next to me. What is wrong with me?
Flop again and I'll rip your tongue out.
So this is where they're keeping our fellow brother.
I don't apologize or anything to them. I just literally don't care anymore. Looks like more people are showing up to the bar now and it's getting dark. Maybe it's time to check it out. Ooh! Whoops. Okay. Heck yeah. Well, I hope you have lots of fun and you play some good games and hopefully meet some like good IRL friends. I am actually going to hop off right now because I'm gonna go drop off my my tests to get shipped. And hopefully I'll have some idea like a few months. Anyways, yes, perfect timing. Absolutely. If you're down to clown, I would love to see any pictures. I might just send one back. I'm obviously not doing anything like super crazy fun or interesting tonight, but if I see anything while I'm out and about, I'll send a picture. Just for funsies. Well, howdy doody. All right. Perfect timing indeed. All right, sounds good. Well, I will see you. I'll for sure be here on Tuesday. Maybe in between then, just doing random stuff. We talked about last time. But in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful and safe evening. Yes, make some friends. I'm gonna hop off. All right. Well, good night.